Good morning, another G Suite Dashboards video. So I wanted to show you how I can build a new dashboard here that shows me the attendance for a month. I had just I extracted from my SIS the enrollment information for January, and then I did have to clean one thing up because this lookup column I have to create, but all of this information then should be the same. I'm looking at my formulas here. It's pulling in this data from this particular sheet. So if I come to January, it should pull in that same data. So what I do here is I duplicate this sheet, my December sheet, and then I simply rename it to January. Okay, and then I do end up locking it so no one else can get into it. But then what I'd simply do here is I do a find replace. I look for December, replace it with January, just on this sheet, and I look inside of formulas because that's where all this magic is happening, and I click replace all. Now when I do that, you can see now that that's done, I have 20 enrollment days. So here's my December enrollment, 93.29%, 12 days. Here's my January enrollment, 20 days and 93.38. And my total enrollment in January was 2325. My total enrollment back in December was 2310. So it's really that simple. Once I've created that data, I can do a find, replace, and redo the entire sheet. Then I like to keep all these other sheets hidden because there is data here we don't want people to see. I actually then protect this sheet, and this particular sheet, this is January, and I am setting permissions because there's really nothing to see here for anybody else, and I generally set this to be only myself. And then you can see that my January sheet. So having done all this, you can see I show my December, my September enrollment, and I show my October enrollment, November, December, and January. And of course, then here's my current enrollment. And then I also discovered that I needed to include the cumulative enrollment because this current enrollment these are the students that are currently enrolled. But this is the actual district's enrollment for the entire year because, of course, kids come and go. So when you look at this, you can see throughout this school year, we've had 2,424 students enroll, even though right now I only have 2,273. So that's another summary of some of the information that we have added.